The most common indication for endoscopic band ligation is for the prevention and treatment of esophageal variceal bleeding. Esophageal variceal bleeding is a major source of morbidity and mortality in patients with portal hypertension from various causes, including end-stage liver disease and cirrhosis. Nearly 90% of patients with cirrhosis will develop esophageal varices sometime in their lifetime, of which 30% will bleed. Once developed, varices will usually increase from small to large. An endoscopic variceal banding device was initially introduced in 1986. Endoscopic band ligation is now established as standard therapy for the management of bleeding esophageal varices. There is now a substantial body of data that suggests that endoscopic band ligation is safe and effective treatment for both acute esophageal variceal bleeding and the prevention of bleeding. Multiple randomized controlled trials of therapy for acute esophageal variceal bleeding showed endoscopic band ligation to be superior to endoscopic sclerotherapy. With the handle in the two-way position, introduce the endoscope into the esophagus. After intubation, place the handle in the firing position. Visualize selected varix and aspirate into the barrel. Caution: prior to band deployment, ensure that the endoscopist's hand is positioned on the handle of the device rather than endoscope controls. Maintain suction and deploy band by rotating the handle clockwise until band release is felt, indicating deployment. Note: if band will not deploy, place handle in the two-way position and loosen the trigger cord slightly. Place the handle in the firing position and continue with the procedure. Release the suction button of the endoscope. Insufflate air, then withdraw the scope slightly to release the ligated varix. Note: an irrigation adapter is provided with each device. If irrigation of the accessory channel is desired to clear the viewing field, attach the adapter to a syringe filled with sterile water and insert into the white seal of the handle. Irrigate as necessary. Repeat the ligation process as needed. Note: more than one ligation band for each varix may be required to control acute bleeding. If more bands are required, remove the endoscope and attach a new device. An average of 3 to 4 ligation sessions may be required to obliterate varices.